you for this opportunity to pay tribute, as you say, to one of the greatest sons of our nation, and also a great son of my county, Kiambu, and notably also an old boy of the school. And when I speak about the school, it's a school that he attended in the year 1955 to about 1959 before he joined Makerere University. And Honorable Speaker, the Honorable Tiende Amolo, also understands the school I'm speaking about is not Miranda High School. It is the Alliance High School. And Honorable Speaker, I was saying before he went to Makerere University, where he started his writing career and did exemplary well, writing his first two novels in English, the first novel, Honorable Speaker, being The Weep Not Child, that he published in the year 1964. Honorable Speaker, also notable, this is around the time that we are becoming a republic. And he had graduated from university in 1963 when this country was gaining independence. And also, Honorable Speaker, it's notable to note that the Honorable Ngugi Thiong'o says in his writings and recalls how his village in Limuru in Kamiredo, where he was born, was raised down by the colonial masters. And probably this is what provoked him when he went to Alliance High School. And after his first semester or his first term in school, he went back home and found the entire village raised down to the ground. And I was saying probably this is what provoked him to even later in life, around 1967 to 1970, to drop the name James Ngugi and adopt his names as we know them today as Ngugi wa Thiong'o. Honorable Speaker, as we pay tribute to this great man, a writer who has not only taught literature and English language in many universities here in Africa, beginning with his alma mater, Makerere University, and also came back home to teach at the University of Nairobi before he was imprisoned. He's also taught great universities, Ivy League universities like Yale University, Honorable Speaker, in the US, where he has taught. Northwestern University also, he has been a guest lecturer there. And he has therefore contributed immensely, not just to the growth of literature, but also to the growth of African languages, Honorable Speaker. But this is not to say, Honorable Speaker, and I heard you say you have read all his novels, except those like Gahi Kadeda, I Will Marry When I Want, that he wrote in Kikuyu, or Shaitani Modhara Vaine, which says it's Devil on the Cross. But I think the Devil on the Cross was later translated into English. And therefore, you may have had the opportunity to read these novels, Honorable Speaker. But I'm saying this because Ngugi wa Thiong'o dropped his English name, adopted his Kikuyu names, dropped the name James for Ngugi wa Thiong'o, and also began to write in the Gikuyu language. Not because he was a tribalist, Honorable Speaker, because Ngugi wa Thiong'o was such a nationalist that when he was imprisoned here for a year, sent into detention by the past regimes, Honorable Speaker, in the 70s, he was imprisoned with many other political prisoners who were not necessarily of the Kikuyu descent. And he lived on to fight for justice, equality in the country of Kenya, irrespective of where you came from, Honorable Speaker. And the fact that he has not only taught students from across the world, from different backgrounds, Honorable Speaker, but even his associations, Honorable Speaker, in the literary world, speaks volumes of the man that Ngugi wa Thiong'o was, that he was never at any point in time in his life. He valued his ancestry, he valued his background as a Kikuyu from Limuru, but he never allowed that to be anything to use to lord over others, Honorable Speaker, or even to believe that there was one community that was greater than the other, Honorable Speaker. And he used the African languages, Honorable Speaker, and he has motivated and encouraged very many other African writers to write in their mother tongue, Honorable Speaker. And this is something that we pay great tribute to for him, not just his contributions in the academia, Honorable Speaker, but also as a political thinker and shaping the thinking of many African children, African students, and many other indigenous communities around the world, as he taught in many universities around the world, Honorable Speaker. I therefore pay tribute to this great son of Kenya, an old boy of my school, the Alliance High School, and also a great son of the county of Kiambu and my neighboring constituency, Limuru, Honorable Speaker. And how I wish, Honorable Speaker, that Kameredo, because the Member of Parliament for Limuru is here, they would consider the cultural theatre that was at Kameredo being further developed into a cultural center for Kiambu County, for our country.
Time up. Otienda Molo. Honorable members, the screen is full. I found it full, so it can't have been for this. So those who will speak, I'll just request a show of hands.